Tresphord. He's saying that he can't hear us.
Okay, we are live. We are live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Believe me, it's logging in, but it's taking forever. There you are. You're live now.
We were live a second ago. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our 7:30 calls. Welcome. Welcome. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you are ready, tag someone. Type yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's wake up and let's get going because the world waits for no one. The world waits for no one. So this is our 7:30 free mentorship academy where we come every Tuesday. Today is Tuesday for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, because we are here to just give you back what we have learned or what the community has given us, what our backgrounds have given us, and we just come here to make sure that whatever we are doing is what we want to do to the rest of ourselves, our families, and our communities. So it is very, very encouraging that you join us every day. This is three years. We are going to be 4 years in April, as Rev was actually saying yesterday. I was like, wow, let me count and see. And for real, we're going to be 4 years, in April. So why do we do this? We do this because we've got something to offer, because we have things that we have acquired and we want to die empty. This is why we call on you, and we are encouraged because you show up. If you don't show up, then we cannot be talking to ourselves. So today is one of those days that we just come with Mindset Change program, and we've got guests that we come that also help us to share or to have proof of concept of the things that we do. And it's not only on Tuesday. On Mondays, we've got Rev Water with Unleashing Your Destiny. Wednesday is a marketplace. And because Wednesday is a marketplace, like tomorrow, we're going to just share, we will come together to just share what it is that we've been doing the whole year so that we can celebrate the end of the year strong, and we can just make sure that everyone is just at peace, and also just making you see us in person, like you can touch us, you can hug, we can, there's no COVID, we can hug, we can just say those little things that because some people, they have got no space there when they're driving, or when they're listening to us, maybe they're driving, so they cannot type, they cannot share what we have. So tomorrow we'll just share what we're going to be doing on the 22nd. The date has shifted to 22nd because the Lord said it was too early. We want to be in the Christmas mode. We just want to be with you, and so we had to shift the date. So get going to the platform is open. You can catch us. We have posted on our social medias, and if you haven't received an invitation to register, please just get in touch with us, and we'll be able to to give you the link so that you can register. As you know, we want to make it such that even the day that we're going to be having this, we want to be sure who has come, and we've got surprises. So just make sure that you do register. Surprises will come to those that are going to be there, because some of you have been joining us for ages, and we just want to give you that surprise, when you come in person. So on Thursday, we've got Prosperity for Your Soul with Dr. Nelly. Amazing Dr. Nelly. We have all learned so much from her. And this is why we actually, tap each other and say, let's do this. And on Friday, we come with health tips with Dr. Jackie. We can't wait for Dr. Jackie to be coming personally, but she does talk to us and say, today talk about this, talk about that, and we bring guests that are talking health tips, because prevention is better than cure. She's got challenges with internet, and so we try to share, ourselves in the topics that she's got an interest in. And, this is what we have for you every day. And I just want you to share and say, yes, 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 you are ready to listen, because today we've got a special guest. Special guest is someone who joined the 7:30 calls, whether he is around or not, and he's been so consistent with the 7:30 calls, and amazing things are happening around him. His name is Tresphord Chikwanda. He's an author, of Think and Live Healthy, CEO of Pen Solutions. Pen Solutions is the name that he actually gave himself after discovering who he was and unlearning the things that he didn't want and trying to align himself with the things that he does. And he came up with Pen Solutions. And from there on, he's just been, helping people to lessen their pain. I'm one of the beneficiaries of the Pen Solutions. So I'm able to still wear my shoes without the limp or the pain that I used to have. He's a physical therapist. He works with the mind, and so you may understand why why he has passion, and that's we really speak the same language. And today I am really so happy to let you meet our guest for today. Tresphord, you are welcome to the 7:30 show, the 7:30 Free Academy. So today you are helping those people out there to just learn you and learn the things that has made you, get encouraged to be on this course. And here we are, and I'd just like you to introduce yourself or just give the people what it is that you have, and we are going to go from there. There are several questions that I have, but you can just go speaking, about whatever it is that you'd like to, to share specifically around you being a change agent and doing things that are good for you. So welcome, Tresphord.
Wow, Coach. Thank you very much for that introduction. I'm really humbled. Thank you. And good morning to everybody as well. My name is Tresphord Chikwanda Chandas, already introduced, and I help people back on their feet. That means I'm a physiotherapist by profession, and I am also um, an of mindset change is possible. It's actually one of the things that has helped the point where I am right now. Previously, I wasn't using much of the mind. I was just using what I learned from school that was just to deal with the physical and all that. But not until I joined mindset change is possible. That's when now I understood better about the mind, and I started using it also in my clients and patients, and I've seen very, very huge difference. And a lot of people have come back to me to say, wow, this is something that is really happening very well for me, and most of the people has even labeled me to say, you are one of the best physiotherapists I've met just because of that. Yeah, so I'm really humbled for that introduction, Coach Sunshine.
Oh, thank you so much. Um, Maybe you can just share with the people that are listening to you that the specific goals you set during the mindset change process, and how you just coming out, for you. How did you ensure that your goals were smarter? And this I'm just sharing because of the things that I know has happened to you. And smarter goals is simply this specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, and evaluated and kept exciting. It kept you excited about the things that you wanted to do, and really, the risks that you have been taking, or revision, or the things that you really do so that your goals keep smarter. Just share just how you kept your goals alive.
Wow, thank you very much for that. It's been now a year and some months ever since I was introduced to mindset change. By that time, I was just starting out. Like I just graduated, and that's the time that I just started working as well, working on my project and also working for other people as well. So pretty much sure there are a lot of goals that I really set at that moment, a lot of them, and I'm just glad that you really helped, because some of the goals that I set, I was actually doubting them if I'm going to even achieve them. But I'm glad that you just told me to say, just write them down, just write them down, and I did exactly that. Yeah. So from that time, I have been working on my goals, and I'm glad most of the goals that I set, I have achieved them, because you had to ensure that they were set smart. That means they were set specifically, measurable, and time bound, as you have said. So one of the goals that I set exactly, that was to build my business portfolio, of which that really included a lot. It really involved a lot of things, and one of the things were to register my company. That was Pain Solutions Mobile Therapy. One of the things that really helped me, because the time that I met you, I was acting as Action Mobile Therapy, but you actually had to make me understand to say the name of the company really reveals a lot, and it tells more about you. So I had to go back and check of the company, and I had to set a goal of registering and everything. And within a month of just attending mindset change process, I'm like, everything just shifted. I started operating as somebody who is registered, and that really just added a lot of value to me, rather than how I was operating previously. And apart from that, there are a lot of goals also that I have achieved. One of them was to get a car for my business, of which I'm still working on right now. I can't say that I have gotten there yet, but I'm still, and very soon, in just a month, I'll get that. And apart from that, one of them is something that has already happened right now, and it has been noticed, of course, as writing a book, of which I have done. That was really a challenge for me to believe, because writing of a book was just my goal, that I had to say, I'm going to write a book. I've lived so many years with experience, with a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And, I'm just trying to share what I've learned in life to other people. So that's something that was the goal I had. But with the confidence and courage that you gave me, I had to say, okay, this is something that can be done right now, of which I had to go for it. And a year later, right now, it's on the market. Also, thank you to you. Thank you.
That's
And there
so
is
good.
still a
That's
lot
so
of things.
good. Yes. Here is the book. I've got it in my hands with a nice message. Dear Coach Sunshine, I'm grateful to the knowledge and blessings you shared. Please keep shining in other projects and other people's lives. I wish you the best happiness and peace. So get a copy. It is so straightforward. And I also learned that he's got a website which just makes you do the exercises. I was sharing with him that when I went, at our meeting in Agora, Networking for Success, we were told that we're going to have we just came back from a water therapy classes, and I can tell you that I was one of the 3 winners of the water therapy, because for me it was just because of prevention is better than cure. It was so easy for me because we already know that drinking water was great. Now the next challenge is going to be exercises, and for me I've got a 2 already. So I think I'm still gonna be one of the winners of the of the healthy, the walking or the exercising, because I've got already that's in my will of life, and I've got an additional two, and I've got my mind to say I have to do this because I work, for me, I have to make sure that my body is good. So I just want to encourage you to go to go and get this book, Think and Live Healthy, because it's a handbook to achieving your physical health goals. It's a handbook. So congratulations, Tresphord. This is just so amazing. And I'm sure even when you handed this book to me, you put a big tick that you have accomplished that goal. And I felt so good because Tresphord actually has been transferred out of Lusaka. He had to travel all the way to just come and physically. He would have sent a Yango, he would have sent a biker, to just bring the book. But he actually traveled and came to the Knowledge Center and handed me this book. And we had, if those people that really saw the picture that we used to invite you to this call, we actually used our dartboard, and says I was actually showing him how the dart world works, to say you have hit the bull, you have hit the bull, you have hit the bull's eye, and it was just so emotional and nice, and just getting to understand that people really, if you align yourself, and if you tell yourself that this is what you want, and you make that goal, and every day you're working on it, you put the activities that you want, it indeed comes to pass. So I just want, those people that are listening to us, what is this goal that you put for yourself, and how many of you have achieved at least one goal of those things that you set for yourself, during this 2023, because this is December. Let's have those comments coming. Just indicate one goal that you have achieved that you are so proud of, and that you are also encouraging others to take. Let's have those coming. I can share myself that the book Mindset Change is Possible came out, and just for the young man to write this foreword for me was something that was a big change, because I had big names that I wanted to write the foreword, but because I made a goal that I want someone who is making this book to be that someone who has passed through the Mindset Change program, and I have to choose the youngest, and we have become so close. We are so eager to just share the great things that are happening around us. So let's see those posts coming. Let's see how we can be able to just socialize ourselves and see just how we are encouraging ourselves in that in this area of mindset change. So let's see those coming. Let's see those coming. Let's see those coming, so that we are able to understand ourselves. Yes. Have you achieved the goal? Have you made sure that this is what you really want? And just how do you feel, Tresphord? Just tell us your experience. Just share. Just encourage others who are listening to you. Just share, just how you feel when you have accomplished the goal. How do you feel about accomplishing a goal? I can see our usual. I can see what's the name? The name has disappeared, but she's always coming, on the goals, and she actually shared. Shupi, yes, she's saying wow, because Shupi is one of the people that really has impressed, on the program, that yes, indeed, the things that you set for yourself can happen, and she's got amazing stories. So let's have those coming and share how you have achieved your goals. It is so that you can be able to encourage someone. So Tresphord, please share just the feeling and encourage someone, just how this goes when you actually make your goal achievable, your goal, how do you feel, so that other people can be able to emulate?
Wow. Yeah, it really does feel great achieving a goal that you just wrote down, something that you didn't even believe it can come true and it can come to pass. It really feels so great. And one thing that I would just love to share is setting up goals in all the areas of life, in all the 6 areas of life that we talk about during the mindset change process, is one of the things that you're going to do best for you. And it's not that you are going to achieve all of them, but there are going to be goals that you are going to achieve. That's 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 obvious. So it really feels good. I can just express myself from the goals that I've achieved achieved so far, and I have really experienced one of the, I think this is one of the best times. Even it cannot be compared to the previous achievement that I've made, but I think I had to put much effort in this, like I have never done before. Yes, and I would love to talk more about some of the things that I've really achieved, and it's also one of the best things that really had me to be so proud of myself, because I didn't have the courage, but I have developed courage in myself. I was, and I didn't even know like the connection that I was to make for me to to get to where I I needed to go. But right now, like I have made those connections. Like the book I was out, I I don't even know how it came possible that Rev Water is one of the people who wrote my forward, and also other people as well. So really, that was a very good thing, and you know, I'm so happy.
Wow. I just want you to think, because I remember when I was asking you, because when you came through you had 4 colleagues, and when I was asking you, say all your 4 colleagues are no longer with you. Why was it that?
Oh yeah, so yeah, just like we always say, you change your mind, you change the environment. Each and every time you try to improve yourself, you are not going to be operating in the same frequency with the people that you used to be around with. So I think the things that I really set for myself is also not the things that the people that I was operating with were also wanting. Yeah, and I had to explain how they were supposed to like achieve the thing process that I put in place for us to to get to where we were supposed to get, but they just didn't have that mindset to say, okay, this is something that we can really go for. So we had to split, and uh, I just don't know how things happen, because it's like nature itself operates in its time. So stuff came things came by, and we had to split, and reasons were made on how we we were supposed to split. So
Wow.
right now,
Thank you so much for
I'm
that.
very
Yes, I understand very well that it's hard to let go, but the example that Tresphord is talking about is when you've got your goals directed, your goals are directed to the things, and you put in the activities, and when the people that are around you don't fit in, it's okay to let them go. It's okay to because it's time that we're talking about, because once you do the mindset change, you allocate time. You allocate time to the things that you want to happen. And we only have 24 hours, which is the first 8 hours, because he's got his first job. the first 8 hours go there. So the only hours that he's got, on the other 8 hours of pursuing your interest that give you value, he had to lessen the noise, because the noise take up 4 hours, because you have to eat, you have to go to the toilet, you have to go to, to visit family, you've got, all these things, you've got to go to buy food, you've got to travel to your workplace. So all that thing takes your time. So he had to make a decision of how he was going to use his 4 productive hours. And so the friends that he was operating with didn't understand that he was a changed person. He had shifted his thinking to the thinking that were going to to give him the results that he wanted. He had to shift something. And so since the friends that were around him were not part of the mindset change process, and they were not aligned to the new things that he was trying to achieve, they had to remain behind. And this is what I want to encourage you. This is the end of the year. If you've got friends or colleagues that are telling you it cannot be done, just show them the result and say, this is what I've been doing. And they would be able to maybe say, we also want to enroll, we also want to do this, we also want to, encourage them to be with you in the right way. Ask them to enroll, and you can enroll anytime. Every Tuesday, we can start a class with you, or you can book a boot camp, or with your company, you can come and say, we've got this time. If you don't have time, we can create time. Like I was sharing the last month when we had the ministry who was saying they don't have time, but they wanted to do this. So after 17 hours, we start. 17, 4 hours, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, we do the classes. And it is so amazing that they managed. So what about you? You have to be able to create time. And this is the lesson that we're learning from Tresphord, that when you make up your mind that this is what you want to do, no one can prevent you from doing it. You will create time. In fact, the people who say they don't have time, this program is for them. People who say they do not have time, this is their program, because then they will realize that they actually have time. They just haven't aligned it. So if you're out there wanting to shift, wanting to see, that your goals, if you set 10 goals and you've only done one, it's because you didn't put the activities into the programs that you were doing. And this helps. This aligning and putting yourself in the 6 areas of life does help, because you are in the center here managing your time. 24 hours, 8 hours plan A, 8 hours plan B, but the 8 hours has got noise. So 4 hours make them productive, and the 8 hours for rest make them 6, so that 2 hours you can plan for your following day. You can review the day that is passing, so that you are ready for the next day. And you're not the only one with 24 hours. Everyone has 24 hours, including the President of the Republic has got 24 hours. It now just depends on how those 24 hours are aligned, so that you can be able to get the results out. So Tresphord, in your closing remarks, what would you like to share to the people that are listening to you?
Wow. I would like to share a lot of things. So if only you know what you want, things just fall in place. The only thing that you have to do is make a decision. Once you just make a decision, then these other things just fall in place. And even though you make a decision, most of the people they are not understanding to say action is what makes a difference. So if you have made a decision and you're not acting on the process, on the things that you really want, it's not going to make any difference, because it's actually a daily thing. You have to create the consistency. It has to become a habit on your part for you to get to the things that you really want. And another thing is self-belief. So right? You have to have confidence in yourself. And that's what makes a difference. Nothing can really be done if you don't have the belief in the things that you really want. So create that self-belief and make sure that each and every day the consistency that you're putting in is what is resulting in the belief that you really have. Actually, there's nothing that really comes just just in a short period of while, in a short time that is really worth it. Anything worthwhile takes some time. So anybody can really become whoever they want if they only put if they only put that action in the process. They create the habits that is needed for them to for the habits to take them to where they want to be. Because we create the habits, then they create a spark. It's actually one thing that we have to know, that in life, with the things and the activities that we do, we don't have to like seek in creating short-term things. If we want to change ourselves, we don't have to look for the things that are short-term, because we have to look in the inside. And for us to create the image, the inside of us, that will take quite some time, and that comes with with consistency, because we're talking about building a lifestyle here, and that's a lifestyle we have to create, and this takes some time. Just like Coach Sunshine was talking about, it's all about creating a routine. What she talked about, like you create the activities that are going to be taking each and every step to your goal. In you perform those activities daily. So once you do that, you are going to be breaking a very huge stone, in small pieces. Not until that stone gets done. Otherwise, everything is possible from what I've seen right now. And we have to know that what we become in the outside always starts from the inside. So first we have to work on ourselves in the inside. Then everything is going to manifest in the outside, in the outside world. It's everything inside out. So really, we have to work on becoming the people, the persons that we have to that we have to become for us to get what we want. You see, right? Because the value we put on ourselves, that the value everybody, the outer world, puts on us. So really, there are a lot of things that we can talk about, but looking at time, those are some of the things that I would love to share.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much. And you can imagine now you're saying, I remember when you first came on the call when you graduated, you were struggling to find things to talk about. Now time is short. Wow. And one of the things that Tresphord came in with was stop procrastination. So if you're one of the people once you stop procrastination, you're going to be like Tresphord, because he came in with procrastination. That was one of the things that he was going to stop. And I am so proud of you that all the things that you said you will stop, you stopped. And with Tresphord, if he wants to say something and he wants you to see, even when he says, is this the correct way? Is this the correct? You cannot ignore him, because he will be persistent. He will be persistent until it's done. And that's the way to go. That's the way to go, when nothing can stop you, when nothing can come in your way, when you know what you want. You are personally, you know yourself, personal mastery, discipline. That's all at the end of the day, you will get the results that you want. So this is what it is. I would like to encourage you as we close. I want to close with this, that make a list of what you have accomplished. Make your wins. Come with a paper of your wins, and let's celebrate the successes that we've made this 2023. It's been a hard year, but those ones who were able to do something, they can have got some wins. And we want you to come with the wins. Share with your family that you've got these wins. Come with them on 22nd, of December. And you would have done the things in the morning, and we'll start our, our sharing and our interaction in the afternoon so that we can have dinner together and celebrate these successes that we have, are put across for us. So I encourage you to get registered. The link has been shared, and just tap someone, tag someone, share, the link so that we can get in touch with them, with them so that they can be able to join us. Don't feel shy. This is for everyone. If you can't make it, if your organization, you can buy for your staff, you can, encourage them. That could be the best Christmas gift. It will be the best hamper on top of the things that you're going to do for them. Just get, and if you are a group in a company, you don't even have to do staggered. You just pay, the 500 for your staff, and we'll be able to, to get you. We just want to have a database of the people that are shifting their mind. And once we reach 1,000 people who have graduated and who are unleashing their destiny, who have got, spirit for your soul, who have got living healthy tips, who have got mindset change, who can market their products and services, those are the people that we want to have, because then we are going to be thinking alike, and then we are going to be part of the solution, because most of us are really just talking about things that are not happening. We want to change something. Talk about the things that are happening in your life. Even if you have to share anything on social media, share that someone is going to learn from. Share those things that are encouraging and building. Stop sharing the things that don't make sense, because this is what we want. Every day we want us to go to the things that are happening. So get registered on the numbers that are scrolling down there. We are here for you. We are here to make a difference in your lives, and we love to share with you. And we just want to share this sunshine with you and make sure that the things that we do are the things that really are making a difference in our society, in our families, and especially the spoke of the wheel of life, family and home. This is the spoke of the wheel of life that we want you to come with on 22nd of December, so that we can celebrate each other, we can celebrate with our families, we can celebrate with our workmates, we can just celebrate life, because we are living. This past month of funerals, I have come to value life. Value life, because any day, it could be your day that you can stop living. And what are people going to talk about you when you are not there? I've had beautiful experience of the people that have passed on this last month, my own personal people that I really loved, and their stories are amazing. So what is your story? Today we've just heard the story of Tresphord. What will be your story? And this is where we end. I just want to encourage you to have these 4 imperative things that you are going to do. And one of them is to get registered. Call 1 or 2 people that can come with you, so you can be able to share. You heard the example of Tresphord, where he had colleagues and he had to come out because he wanted to grow. He didn't want his seed to be diminished, and so he had to go it. He had to step aside to concentrate on the things that were working for him, that the group was not really going there. So be that one person that really makes it happen for yourself, because once you are developed, because development change is at personal level, but the institution that you belong to automatically is a beneficiary. So be a beneficiary to yourself and to your family and to your communities and networks, so that you can be able to lift yourself and lift the people around you. Climb on people's shoulders, like we've heard from Dr. Nedi. If you don't have energy to do it, climb on our shoulders, and we're going to help you make it happen. So thank you so much for today, and make sure that you live in your moment. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much.